Yeah, man, the album for 2012, it's called Total Blackout. It's a 26-track album. And yeah, man, it's more local than all the other albums. And by more local, I mean like I worked on more of the album myself. So it's not really a compilation as such. It's an artist album. Featuring a lot of tracks that I made myself, a lot of artists that I usually work with in the past. And I worked with Chomi, Pumeza, Shota, Lolo, General Biggie Tele. Oops, sorry. Yeah, and like I said, it's 26 tracks. It starts off deep and ends off like on epic EDM. And it's just basically a follow-up to For the Love of House Special Edition. And the reason I called the album Total Blackout is because I've had a really rough year, you know. So I decided to call it Total Blackout because before the break of dawn, there's always complete darkness. And this is how I felt about my year this year, you know. Now that the sun is rising, like a lot of good things are happening in my world. The album's out. My Supega editions are out. I got a new 5FM radio show, the Ultimix Weekend Edition. Myself and Fresh of O-Ship that's happening 7th to 10th of December. I finished my new website. So like there's a lot of good things that are happening, man. And I think I wouldn't have appreciated all those good things had I not had Total Blackout. So that's what the album's about. When I started the For the Love of House series, I did one every other year, you know? And last year, like all my fans were like, no, we want an album, And I was like, okay, cool, I'll put together an album. And that's when Special Edition came about. And this year, naturally, like just from the beginning of the year, it wasn't my aim to have an album. I was just like, you know what, I'm going to work. If towards the end of the year I've got an album out, cool. And then it came mid-year and like everything was happening and I was like, you know what, I'm going to work on an album. I'm going to put things together. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to rise above all of this. And that's what's happening, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not that I'm a hard worker. It's just that I love what I do. And I do everything with heart and passion, so that translates through everything that's happening. 2012 has just been one of those years that you're like, you know what, like just get out of here, you know? So like 2013, like a lot of things are happening, like a lot of international travel, a lot of international collaborations, a lot of big things happening with like international superstars, and like all I can say is watch this space. That's all I'm gonna say.